Hello, chat. Hold on. Alright, this mute. Okay. Bash on the belfry. Anyways.
The door's locked. Maybe
Okay.
it'll open if we bring more wisps.
Yeah,
Are
that's
they leading us here or warning us away?
both.
They're powerfully warded, and yet someone passed through these doors not long ago.
What's up?
That did it.
Huh? What did that do? Oh, open the door. Open this door! A wisp. Got a wispy. You following me? Oh, it ran away. Hey! Come here.
Easy enough.
Oh, shit. Alright, wispy. Here we go.
I wonder what this is about.
Oh, come on. Hey. Hey.
We got it.
Simple as that.
I can
Emirates,
assist.
do your thing. So wait, you can like... Or can I do that? Alright, need one more. One more.
This cannot be the last one. We need another to unlock that door.
Right. Let's look around. We got it.
That probably unlocked the one I was over here. Oh, that's that one. Don't mind if
There
I
we
do.
go.
Oh. Iron cast. Showing necrotic resistance for blah blah blah. No, I'd rather have the light, because this is gonna be damage. But I do want to see what it looks like. Ooh. Hold up. Ooh. Ew, that looks... It's like muscles. That one's worse. There's something weird about this one. Anyways, we gotta bring it back to the receptacle. Still not exactly sure what a receptacle is, but it's going inside of these, dead dudes.
That last wisp's unlocked this door. Let's take a look.
We shall see. Ah, shit. real simple.
How did this dead Venatori get through a locked door?
An excellent question.
Burn. So, what I want is Evermar Golder. Gonna be level 30 for those. Well, I think we determined we're going boom. Yeah. Blah, blah. Thing. Vulnerability, necrotic.
Sealed tight.
Stand back. Are you Venatori? Other sniffing rats? What form have you all? This vault's riches are mine. I tore them from the dead, and with me, they will remain.
It's a demon.
Oh.
And a powerful
Gotcha.
one, to have been kept behind such ancient locks instead of simply banished.
Let's search around. Maybe the Venatori know something.
Hold up. How do I keep thinking up is what I'm supposed to do? Sure. 10 through 40. Judas. So I'll wait for it for now. Seems like, unfortunately, the Necropolis Halls does not have very many.
This note says the door's seals are tied to demons out in the world. Killing them unseals the door, but they'll keep returning until we destroy whatever's behind the door itself.
Then we have our targets.
The Order would be grateful. I've never even heard of this spirit.
Let's keep an eye out.
Very curious. Yeah, with the Necropolis Halls doesn't seem like it's got a whole lot of exploring to do. Seems like way smaller than the rest. Which sucks. But
Search the whole place. Have you seen how far down it goes?
Be ready.
Looks like the Venatori planned on taking a few things with them.
The villains.
And if I do... Stores here. To the main area. Good to know. Good to know. Good shortcut. Good shortcut.
So, Emric, you're a Mortalitasi.
Mortalitasi is a general term. I belong to the Mourn Watch.
But you are a necromancer.
Yes, certainly.
Look at that. Floor.
We're being fired upon!
What's wrong with being a necromancer?
They're firing at us!
Ooh.
How long have the graves been unattended?
Much too long.
Open doors. That's right, that's right. We have all but one companion, I believe. We're gonna get a dragon hunter next.
There's a haunting.
Burgeoning Malice.
That was like Manfred, only worse.
Only worse. Where do we put the-
Manfred would never be so vicious. Though, when pressed the wrong way, errant spirits of curiosity sometimes turn to malice.
There we go. Coat. Okay. Okay. That. Blah blah blah. Blah blah blah. Alright, let's explore here real quick. Explore this area very quick before we... Here.
Need your expert. I think this wisp wants something.
Oh, I see. I'm assuming that's what the dragon hunter does. Yeah. Okay, good to know. And then that would unlock this with the chest. Okay. Makes sense. Makes sense, good to know.
Wonder what their story was.
I could ask, if you'd like.
Process damage.
Stumbling. The steps. Skeleton saw. Oh. No choice. Had to be brave. Had to be brave. Too late to cry. Save the boy with the grave.
I miss her, really.
Not a problem. I'm on.
There we go. Alright, let's go back up and try to do the balancing beam.
Of course.
I knew it. Oh, I knew it. Keep she moving.
More Venatori. And they're summoning a demon.
I am black.
Obey and stop dying!
I spy trouble ahead.
Not bad, Henrik.
Easy peasy.
Venatori sure made themselves cozy here.
The cultists will be staying longer than they imagined.
Myrna and Vorgoth will be happy. I think that's the last of the trespassing Venatori.
It's a travesty so many of them gathered here undetected. We really must raise some new corpse guards. Straight away.
There we go.
Come here. Your speak. Doing our open select.
do you dream of in the dark?
No! Not yet! Don't bury me! I'm alive! I'm still alive!
Yikes.
It's open. There's light.
Yikers. It's locked. Let's head up this way.
There's a fight ahead. Well struck!
It is locked. There.
You really do keep all your corpses. That's trouble waiting to happen.
Navarra is dedicated to preserving the deceased. I suppose the Grand Necropolis may seem a bit exotic to everyone but Rook.
Exotic is not how I would describe your dead body collection. They're at range.
Yeah, at range.
These are instructions. Lighting candles will drive away malign spirits from the vaults.
An ancient practice. Let us see if it avails us.
Alright, light it.
That's the last of them. Let's look for those candles we have that will cleanse this place. Last candle. The vaults should be quiet now.
The air grows lighter already.
I grab the chest now. I can. I'm sure. Yeah, that's a little bit better. Alright, let's keep schmoving.
Those are bones. Has this spirit been scattering someone's corpse around?
It considers this all a game. Let's return the remains to where they belong.
That's great. What the fuck?
Trouble ahead.
Where are the remains?
Emery, nice shot.
Then we're down this way? Yep.
Emery, I'm impressed.
You're not gonna try to play the ring?
No.
Okay, Gina, you're gonna be in the. Come on, Jacob. Walk. Walk. Okay, walk.
Aiming at you. You can stand. You can sit. You can lay. You can run off. You're free now. What's up, shivering buddy? I ain't gonna hurt ya.
The avenging crow!
At range. You're taking fire.
Not the last of them?
The bones we found just disappeared.
What the fuck? Whatever, I was gonna just...
Good work, Rook!
Alright, try it again. So don't go out that door.
Let's try this again.
Ah, I see. There's more? Where? I have to return them?
That did it.
Okay.
The bones are back where they should be.
Wish you gave me a little more guidance there. want loot. I don't even have spoilers. Spoilers to the final character. I really think I wouldn't explore my own place to the full extent first. Let's back to the center. It's over here. Yeah, we already did that. So what, we've explored the whole area? There's unlocked. Yeah, we still have that one door that we can't do. There's 2 doors.
Have the vows in the vaults of the beloved.
That skeleton that used to be a spirit of curiosity is gone.
Our gratitude. The magic animating this haunting is ancient.
The gods stole its slumber.
There are no...
I've fulfilled my oaths. The Venatori won't disturb us any longer.
Excellent. May our pacts with the dead hold true.
They will watch where we cannot.
What tidings?
The sp- spirits flock. You return.
Yep.
Victory to the living.
Nation Steel. Nation Steel. Okay. Let's fast travel. Back here. Back to our place real quick and then we'll check in with Emmerich. He's right next door. Nari. Moon watch. That's ugly. I'm missing. I know what there was. Let's go talk to Emmerich.
I'm sorry, but I find it completely unnatural.
I don't get why you think cremation's so bad. Everyone outside Navarra burns their dead.
All those lost vessels, fine mansions reduced to ash. Manfred, for instance. How would his wisp have fared if I hadn't given it a body?
What does Manfred understand exactly?
Simple things, but he grows. Spirits of curiosity are voracious learners. The more he experiences, the more sophisticated his conclusions. With guidance, of course.
Where or who'd you get his body from?
There was no single donor. The arms were recovered from a charnel pit. The ribs were a gift from a dear friend. And Manfred's wisp picked out his own skull from some donations. That was quite the day. He's been fine company during my necropolis excursions ever since.
Manfred's very aware for one of the common dead.
Isn't he? You can see why I couldn't leave him behind.
He's a
I
cutie.
encountered him as a wisp in the necropolis years ago. A simple spirit, but so curious. He refused to leave my side.
So, you built a skeleton for the spirit to live in?
Spirits are formed from the emotions and desires of people in the mortal realm. Manfred's wisp came from curiosity. It's these spirits which animate the dead. Their drive revives the corpse, yet the corpse colors their actions. Thus, the eternal question, are undead inhuman spirits puppeting a body, or does some shade of the departed return?
It didn't need the spirits above me.
We place spirits into bodies for convenience. There's little evidence the old soul returns.
I take the opposite stance myself, though I won't dissemble the argument's reliance on faith.
Wow.
Well?
You know, you sound different when you talk Mourn watch things. Way fancier.
I do no such... No, I don't.
Thanks,
No, I
Professor. I learned a lot today.
My pleasure.
I do like Manfred.
How thoughtful, Rook.
Nice. Where's Manfred? Can I talk to Manfred? Wow. Pretty view. Yeah, I'm coming back down. And now we're going to... Let's have a level requirement. We'll do this. We should get the final person first anyway, so that we can do all the stuff we need to do. Let's teleport. For this one. And then... Ah, shoot. Well, the comments are Emmerich. go. We have to go out real quick. I think I'm gonna take. I think Emmerich's my main man. Emmerich and then Lucanus. They're both more and much growth product. First, I would like to see. Yeah. Secondly,
Manifestation.
first, yeah, the product damage. Administration. Crit armor barrier ultimate. What's the best for now? Lara's shock electric. Everyone's fire. All have these detonation ones. Interesting. What is it for this? Oops. Interesting. We're just gonna leave that all be for now. And we're going to move on. And fast travel here. And then we're gonna start exploring again when we unlock all the this final character. So we don't have to keep leaving and coming back and double exploring when we don't have to. Taking it right away. Kunari. Hey, come on.
Hey.
Ash, I hope.
Hi, I'm Rook. I'm very much hoping you're Tosh.
Yeah.
Nice to meet you.
The Lords want to hit a cave on the coastal cliffs. Big Vincimer makes her lair there. We get her out, the Lords get in, we go home and get drunk. Might be more on Tom. Don't get in my way.
I've got a good feeling about her. So, what's the plan exactly?
We need to lure the Vincimer out of her lair. I set bait, she comes out to eat. My partners loot the lair while she's out here. We'll find the bait on the beach.
You said the dragon we're dealing with was a Vincimer.
Yeah. Blue with a yellow belly. Breathes lightning.
Oh, I wish I'd known to prepare for lightning.
We're not fighting her. Lords just want the horde in her lair. On Tom ahead.
Or on Tom.
Be ready. They go hard.
Yeah.
Watch yourself. They have Gatlock cannons. Eat shit. Come on. You're not bigger than me.
An excellent hit roll.
So, you've got no problem fighting other Kunari?
I'm from Mervain. I don't follow the Qun. Do you?
No.
I do not.
But you've got the Darsam, the arm ropes.
Sure. I wear a lot of stuff. You don't get to tell me who I am. Doesn't matter anyway. The Antom don't follow the Qun either. Not anymore.
Tell me, Tosh, what made you want to join us?
I don't.
I thought you wanted us here to help you.
No.
We're not fighting the dragon?
No. Vincimers eat big game, usually sea life. They're not hostile unless you do something stupid.
Like, poke around in its lair?
Right. So we lure her out, then the lords go in and grab anything shiny.
But you do kill dragons, right? You're a dragon hunter.
I kill them when they need killing. This one doesn't.
Rage. Oh, let me grab this stuff.
All right, beach is up ahead.
Right. You said we'd find bait here?
Bait'll find us. Come on.
How Look
Dragon
there!
Beach.
Deep stalkers!
Knew they'd find us.
We're using these creatures as bait.
Quite a few of them.
Dragons have big stomachs.
Now there's a larger specimen.
That's their pack leader. Take it down.
I think that's the last of them. Now what?
Now I get the fire going and make our dragon dinner. Good. She'll like it. And this potion will put her to sleep for a few hours. But we gotta get her attention. Use the horn up there. Come on, she'll be here soon.
So, we held up our end of the bargain?
You did okay. So, what do y'all do?
Right now, we're trying to take down evil god monsters and their blighted dragons.
What? That can't be right. Dragons don't get blighted. They're smart enough to avoid that crap.
However, it's happening. The gods are using the blight to force dragons to attack people.
That's messed up. Somebody needs to stop them.
That's what we're trying to do.
There you go. A tusk hurry.
Where are we headed?
That old Grey Warden fort. Anton might be there. I want to see what they're doing. If it's anything the Lords of Fortune need to worry about.
The Vincimer responded quickly to the horn.
This time.
You fed her before?
Took a while to get her used to it.
It sounds like you've got her trained.
You train a dog. You reach an understanding with a dragon.
That makes sense.
Vincimers are clumsy on land. Better in the
Oh.
water. They cut the surface like a knife.
They swim?
They dive down after prey like a giant bird. Sometimes they stun schools of fish with their lightning. Gulp them all down in a single bite.
She came rather close.
Letting us know she sees us. Might also be her way of saying thanks for the food.
Down.
This was quite a fortress. Why was it abandoned?
This used to be a big Grey Warden outpost. They left after the Darkspawn stopped coming.
see the Antam have arrived.
Let's check inside the fort. I want to see what they're doing.
Oh, shit. Right, left, back. Smart. Maybe not. Let's keep moving.
Shit. More on Tom. We're not even supposed to be here. Come on. Let's keep looking.
So the Antam took over the outpost after the Grey Wardens abandoned it?
Yeah. Ravane and the Canary were at peace forever. Then the Antam broke away from the Qun and invaded. The Canary builders are part of a different caste. They didn't break away. So the Antam take over old forts like this instead of building their own.
Oh, silly Antam. Ooh, big chest.
Grapples, nets. The Antam are going after the Vincimer.
Surely the dragon can defend herself against the Antam.
Not after I drugged her. Come on. They've been
true.
watching. They knew I drug her to make her sleep. Assholes! Come on! Getting us at range.
Well struck!
Yep. Move it.
They haven't seen us yet. We can run.
Hey! I brought her down. She's mine by right.
Makara.
Mar Anamra Benarie Bala! Atash Martarost! Asitarala! Kyuto!
Yunasi Beshidan.
What?
Come on!
She gonna breathe fire? Huh?
Trouble ahead.
So, you breathes fire.
Yeah?
That display of fire we just witnessed. You're not a mage, are you, Tash?
No.
Did you want to expand on your answer at all?
Ow.
We can talk later. Let me know when you're ready. I'll burn the chains off the dragon.
We may be freeing her, but I expect the Vincima will be agitated after what she's been through?
Yeah, she's gonna be pissed. Hopefully she just flies off.
As one dragon flew off, now safe to finish its nap, uninterrupted, another was about to wake up. The surviving Antam poachers carried news of a fire-breathing Kunari back to their leader. Tosh and the team would soon find themselves being hunted by the Dragon King.
Wonderfully done, Tash. While you played with the big scary dragon, we looted the shiny stuff from her cave. So, Rook, Varric's talked about you. I see he wasn't making shit up this time. They call me Isabella, among other things.
What did you find in the cave?
A lot of dragon shit, gold, some fancy trinkets, and this.
That looks like Kunari art, but I've never seen anything that old.
You have a good eye. It is refreshing to see that some younger Kunari can still appreciate the culture that brought them across the sea.
Rook, this is Shathan. She's our expert on Kunari artifacts.
This piece predates the Steel Age by centuries. It comes from an earlier attempt at settlement. One that left no survivors. You used your fire.
What? No.
were you seen by the Antam? You promised you would be careful, Evatosh. You need to be away for a while. It is good you are joining Rook's team.
I'm what?
We're looking for a good dragon hunter. That would be you.
Yeah?
Our contact here said you'd agree to join us.
Didn't Shathan... I thought you and your mother had agreed on this.
Nope.
Whoops. Well, you'll work it out. You always do. For gold and glory, Tosh. You're welcome back whenever. Rook, pleasure doing business with you.
Mother, what did you do?
I thought you would enjoy the chance to work with Rook's team. Do you not wish to stop these blighted dragons?
Of course I do. I might have decided to join on my own. Maybe after you talked to me.
I talked to you about not using your fire in front of the Antam.
That face!
I will prepare potions for you to take. Would you prefer ginger or lavender?
The ginger.
Hassam Vinek. Rook, you will keep her safe.
Well, it must be nice to have your mother so involved in your life. Anyway, welcome to the team. Might not be what you wanted, but we could really use the help.
I'll get my stuff.
Cool.
Hey. It is.
Sorry?
Joining your team. It is what I wanted.
Good.
Glad to hear it.
The Antam hate magic. They always talk about how much better Kunari are than everyone else. Now they worship elven gods for power? Hypocrites. But it explains why they pushed so hard into Ravane.
With this, Demeter's Crossing and the Blighted Dragons, and everything else we're all dealing with, feels like we're at war. A lot of little wars.
I've been first.
Didn't take the gods long to attract support from all
Nev
the worst
Soul's not
people
here.
in Thedas.
They're offering power to anyone who wants it. The Venatori and Antam won't question what it will cost.
So how do we fight back then?
We don't have an army, but we do have allies. Like the Veil Jumpers.
After Demeter's Crossing, it's personal for them.
The Crows, particularly after we helped save their city.
Thea and Viago know what is owed. They will make good on that debt.
Also, Lady Morrigan requested a meeting at the Cobbled Swan in Minrathous.
Could she have found some trace of the gods?
Probably. Morrigan doesn't visit crowded taverns for fun.
I also heard from Grey Wardens out in the Hossberg wetlands, Antoine and Evka. Something strange is happening with the Blight there. I bet it involves the gods.
The first warden didn't seem impressed the last time we met.
I heard he told you to piss up a rope.
Will he be in the wetlands?
I don't keep track, but he can't stop you from asking a few questions, if we're fast enough.
Any details on the blight in the wetlands?
Antoine said he didn't write it down.
Why not?
Either he didn't trust someone else wouldn't read the note, or he didn't want us to panic.
Gillenane has laid low since we hurt her dragon, but the blight spreads rot wherever the gods go.
And no one's better at tracking blight than wardens.
Morrigan and those wardens feel like our best leads on finding the gods.
Are they really gods? Or just ancient mages? It's not clear.
They're gods.
Or the closest damn thing to them.
Nev, you're back.
Nev, you're back.
Yeah, I am.
What?
Good to have you back. This is Professor Emmerich Volkarin, our Fade expert, and Tash, our Dragon Hunter. They joined while you were away.
Hey.
Charmed.
Right. Not everyone has met.
So you're a dragon hunter? Mirathus could have used you.
What's going on?
Back home, what isn't? Look, you made an impossible call without enough information. I get it. It's the corner the gods put us in. It just might take time to shake off.
You are back, though, right?
Yeah, Belle. I'm back.
Don't need to. I appreciate it.
Good to have you back. Whatever the circumstances. Everyone needs to be part of this. That's the only way we'll win.
After what happened to Minrathus, I've got even more reason to go after the gods. If anyone's got a shot at this, it's the people here.
Whoop, whoop, whoop.
I'm still on the job. Count on it.
Great. Let's follow up on some leads.
I'll let Lady Morrigan know we're ready to meet.
I'll send word to Antoine and Evka. They're holed up in a town called Lavendale.
Everyone else should rest up. Be ready to move when I call.
Never easy, is it, kid?
What do you mean?
Making the big choices, then living with the consequences.
Feels like stopping two gods isn't the kind of thing that should get handed to a fresh leader. Though, someone needs to be in charge, right? Everyone's looking to me for answers. I have to be ready to give them, even when I'm not certain.
And that's why I recruited you, Rook. I knew you could fill my shoes. Anyway,
more than
you've got a meeting with Morrigan
You're
to
a
attend.
tiny little dwarf.
And dealing with whatever
I'm
the wardens
huge.
found. All this chatting is taking it out of me. Think I'll rest for a bit. Good work, Rook. You'll find your way through this. I know it.
Oh. Again, hard. Never's hard. Enters means in the blade dragon attack and rather no, it's less trusting and more so reliant. Alright, screw the map. Okay. Just gotta think. Oh, nice. As you know. Okay, let's go touch real quick. There we go. Spitfire. let's go talk to... Tosh.
Good to see you.
Just that? Okay. Just not set up like anything. And then Davrin. You gotta meet up with Davrin or thingy.
New voices, many wanderers.
Yeah, so now you got Tosh.
Life
Tosh.
returns to the lighthouse.
Tosh also has fire stuff. Ability. I'll talk to Davrin.
Carving monsters, huh? Didn't figure you for an artist.
This? It's by necessity. If you know your enemy, their weak spots, maybe you live another day.
Impressive.
You've got a flair for the dramatic.
Nothing scarier than the real thing.
What would he do with it?
Standard bestiaries are always some mage drawing things they've never seen, taking the piss out of it. They don't understand how when the hunt ends and you come nose to nose with an ogre, someone's going to die. So I'm making the real Monster Hunter manual.
Who are you doing it for?
Balmor, that imbecile in Teventer, lecturing on things he doesn't know about. And Ludric over in Ravane, Thinks taking a rock wraith down with a lucky shot makes him a champion.
What do you care? Jealous?
Of course not. I just think the experts should have some actual expertise. Tosh could learn a thing or two.
Ouch!
I get it. She knows dragons. But what about fighting a Sylvan or a Dartmonger? Don't tell me I'm using the wrong blade.
Your determination.
I like your passion.
If you're going to do something, be the best at it.
Is that just for work, or...?
In all things.
Noted. So, where's the Gloomhowler in all this?
Can't carve it till I know what it is. You want a piece of the Howler boy?
Is he ready?
Was I ready the first time I fought a Hurlock?
Well, you're still alive.
I got my ass handed to me. Broke 4 ribs and cracked my jaw. Then I got back up and drove a blade through its skull. In this line of work, Asan and I are only as strong as the quarry we hunt.
Makes sense. You'll learn to fight by fighting.
I don't know another way. Out there in the world, you sink or swim.
Can a half-lion, half-eagle swim?
Don't know. Asan?
Which half was that?
Search me. Both halves share the same stomach.
Right. See you around.
Oh. Else. What's Manfred doing? It was up. It's gonna be up here. Manfred. Paper. Ah. Well, you won. Best out of 3. Or best out of 3. Alright. Let's fast travel to Ravine then. No, it's not fast travel. Let's take the thing. Let's actually take the crossroads to it.
Wait. Miriam daggers vibrating. Like a...
Now you see, Dweller. The gods hunger to reclaim this place.
Hey.
Their minions scavenge what the wolf left behind. They turn his regrets to weapons and blight all they touch. If the Evanuras take the crossroads, darkness will fall.
Spell it out for me. Exactly what happens if the gods reclaim the crossroads?
The fade flows through these ancient ways. Spirits and demons, dreams and magic. Now, imagine all blighted.
Like I needed another reason to stop them. Nothing worse than unwelcome house guests. Consider them evicted.
You are not like the wolf.
No, I'm not.
A revenant is destroyed, others remain. Fight on, Dweller. The blight must wither.
Striking the crossroads without forethought would be folly. The rebellion controlled it for far too long. Its defenses will be artfully hidden.
You will not press? Our forces are cunning and sharp.
Fen'Harel's spite is endless and his trickery not easily overcome. He will have traps in wait. A crossroads in ruin is no good to us.
That was Elganon and Gillenay. Were we eavesdropping on the past?
It's Solus's dagger. He must have had a way to spy on his rival gods.
Let's hope it doesn't work both ways.
Okay, take it.
To other shores.
Anything else we can now explore?
Hail, true death!
As a spirit mage, Emmerich, you must sense spite.
I'm sorry that you two came together under such unjust circumstances.
It's a fight then! Spectacular rope!
About that subject from before, I'm sorry that you two came together under such unjust circumstances. My sympathies.
You can hear spite, even when he doesn't take me over?
This close, yes.
I am so sorry. Be ready.
Looks like... Okay, so I've got everything done. Except for the white areas. Which I might... have anything for here? I do. Thought I'd be the champion or something.
Ah, now here's some splendid ethereal construction, crafted by the ancient elves, as Solus did the lighthouse.
Interesting. That's right, because it's glowing. Okay. How do I get to the other area over there?
It's another of those statuettes. The memory fragments.
And it's unguarded?
Ambush!
No point for penalty.
What's all set?
Anytime.
A trap. That statue was a fake. But if the fade is mostly reflections of something else, the real one could be close.
Ah, it did both.
Breakthrough! The Antom are trying to cut us off!
I'm ready to disappoint.
Activate. Plus one.
Get back!
At them!
More health. Always appreciated.
Another of those Fen'Harel altars.
Oh, wait. Okay.
There. I'd say that's where we're headed.
Let's finish this!
They're firing at us!
That one! Quickly! Take this shot!
There.
You can tell this statuette is the real thing. A memory fragment. And not just because it was very well guarded.
Okay, I've got 2 skill points now. Okay. So we got all the wolves. I guess. I just need an expert. So we got everything here explored besides the one other blighted area, but we need to beat another champion for that. We need one more champion for that area. There's a handful.
You don't
there.
think highly of spirit magic, Lucanus, because of your experiences with a Venatori, I suppose.
Partly.
I assure you that performed with care, necromancy is no more harmful than any other magecraft.
There is a difference. Fire and ice spells kill people. They don't bring them back again.
What's so objectionable about a simple reanimation?
It's a waste of hard work.
Back to the Rivian coast. Yeah, now we're free to explore this area.
Targets ahead.
How many crow houses are there, Lucanus?
A few dozen. Only 5 I'd recommend.
You've all such a fierce reputation outside Antiva.
Doing a job is different from doing it well. My grandmother knew what that took.
Me and a skill point.
Looks like the Dreadwolf finds his way just about everywhere.
Okay. Ah. I don't know what those things are, but they're ugly. They're ugly.
Want to take a look behind the waterfall? Might be treasure. Trouble.
Have at them!
Good one, Rook!
Lucanus struck a...
Easy.
Still in one piece.
That's a lot of dead crows. Jeez.
These are the crows that were supposed to be picking up supplies.
They were taken by surprise.
Probably easy to take the crow by
Another
surprise.
question about the crows, Lucanus.
Go ahead.
Do you have any say in your targets?
You want to know if my victims deserved it?
Forgive me. I shouldn't have asked.
Everyone wonders. I've never killed an innocent by my count. I cannot say if yours would agree.
Save a little for the rest of us, Rook. On the left.
Into the fray!
Heading this way. But how do I get? It's gotta be somewhere in that area. See up here on the cliff tops. Something. Ah, I didn't even see that. No, it's down here.
Someone clearly wanted us to do something with skulls or torches or something. Might be worth looking around.
Oh, I think I got work to do. Put down.
Seems like you're never far from the water in Ravane. One way or another.
Better do an order 1, 2, 3, or does it not matter? Yeah, I do an order. Hello? get these wrong? It's 1, 2, 3, but it wouldn't let me light 2. Ignore it for now.
Looks like the Untom got the supplies that were meant for the crows.
We must get the supplies back and deal with those Anton.
I can't do that one either.
Easy enough.
Oh, most impressive, Spite.
Where did he even get that from?
They...
Lucanus, do the implications of your work never trouble you?
Everyone on this team has killed before. I'm hardly unique.
Yes, of course. But in your case, it's a profession, rather than an act of necessity.
I'm not sure the Venatori or the Antam see the distinction as you do.
Parasites. Nope.
Another of those Fen'Harel altars.
Oh. Okay, why can I not like that one? It's on my nose. I did it before. Just okay. to reactivate it.
Looks like we've got a door. Let's see what's on the other side.
Loot. Okay, just showered. Använda!
I find it extremely interesting, Lucanus, that you consider the point of view of your enemies in battle.
I have to. It's much more difficult to find and kill them otherwise.
Exactly. A utilitarian attitude towards death, and yet you extend empathy to your victims. Well, enough to wonder how the Venatorian Antam view your actions.
Death comes to everyone, in time. I get paid to deliver it. Like a letter not everyone wants to read.
It is something. Exactly what? I don't know. That. Curious.
Trouble ahead.
Not half bad.
Get ready.
Oh, shit. I see.
The Grey Wardens sealed this door, but they might have left us a clue about how to open it.
Yeah, flip those. There's 2 more. Gotcha. Oi, gotcha. Where are the other 2 though? Follow? Let's follow. Thank you.
Can I ask you about necromancy, Emmerich?
Yes, of course.
Why do it?
I'm sorry?
What's the point of bringing back corpses?
Why, all sorts of reasons. To preserve history, to keep faith with our dead.
We also use skeletons to fight stuff.
Rook, only in self-defense.
Ah.
Aha! It's 2. Still has. Already. Melted.
I need a wisp.
It's blocked. Ah, come on. I was doing some exploring. Tensionek the Blood Eater.
Trouble over there.
Good work,
One of the crows is still amongst the living.
A relief to find more than just a body for once. Clear the path.
There's a wisp. Oh, no wisp. No wisp. Wait. You bitch. take you out the wisp part first. Do they come back this way? Oh, the lava!
Sounds like we got that door open.
Cool. Let's head all the way back and then all the way back. That comes with exploring. That comes with exploring. Be nice to have a shortcut through these windy parts, though. Blow a hole right there. Boop, boop. Flame representative for damage. Now. All shit. All of it shit. All dog shit. All big stinky dog poopy. Go back through this winding path. I think we're gonna get the chest over here. There's a path up top we can take before we do the side quest that we're on. We're side questing the side quest. I'll kill him then. I'm busy.
We need to close in.
I see we've company.
What a lovely view.
Under fire!
Easy busy. What's up, Crow?
The Antam kept me alive so they could use me to trick Ravain into sending more supplies. I didn't think anyone was coming.
The Lord sent us. You gave the Antam nothing. Your Talon will be proud.
Thank you for your timely arrival. I'll get the supplies to Treviso and pay back the Antarm there.
Cool. Hey Merrick, you've got some level up. There's some level up to do. Afflicted with necrosis. I'm saving the rest of my points till I hit 30. They are fully accessible. Must not fully be accessible yet. And here I thought I would be able to do the whole explore. Reaches plus. We're past 25, we can do that now. Ignore these. I don't really want to do a cold. But probably bonus to also fix this one. And what else does Lucanus have? What? Where you look at that? I looked at this. Thank you. Alright, let's teleport to Arlethan.
They've got the relic vault squared away well enough.
Got the relic vault squared away. What's up, y'all?
Don't get lost.
Didn't plan on it, bitch.
I hope I didn't offend you yesterday.
You mean when you compared my raising the deceased to Antivan puppetry?
I don't understand why you dress up your dead.
To remind us of their stories. We clothe them as they were.
Not to tell the skeletons.
Now, where were we?
I don't understand why you dress up your dead.
To remind us of their stories. We clothe them as they were.
Not to tell the skeletons apart?
That as well, yes.
That too.
Trouble ahead?
Over there. That could
Oh,
be the
here's the
haunting
haunting.
spirit Myrna told us about.
It's the Nocturnix. An ancient spirit whose sleep was stolen by the gods. Now...
Where have they gone?
I'm saving the skill point.
Look behind you! Well executed! They attack from afar!
Cool. Take a handful of things. I don't know where though. That way, that way. Oh yeah, there's a couple areas that are locked. I'm not quite sure how to get there yet. I'm guessing back to our home. I'm guessing I just gotta progress a little bit more in the story. But some of those doors, like, I've got to do a side quest that eventually becomes a full one. Or eventually unlocks a side quest that eventually unlocks the whatchamacallit, those doors that I can't otherwise get to.
We got rid of that haunting in Arletham.
It sleeps once again.
Excellent work. Ever more to do?
Yes.
Myrna, we finished sanctifying the Vault of the Beloved.
An exemplary execution of your duties. We can now resume our vigil eternal.
Watcher's chores are never really over.
Take heart. Through you, a greater work has begun.
We understand you have reunited the remains of one of the deceased.
A wisp was scattering some bones.
It is their nature to indulge.
As in most cases, they can be taught.
We found a sealed door with an unfriendly spirit trapped inside.
Curious. I'm unfamiliar with any records regarding this entity. Proceed with caution.
Wear its words.
How go your journeys?
Prepare well.
Oh, you little muppet. say 45. 40. 40. 45. That one gotta wait. Right, okay. I'll do one of these. Yeah, wetlands. Right, let's spawn.
All that I did. They're going bye-bye. They're going to a different foster.
Cool.
Thank fucking God I did it.
I feel like we should do this first one first, because all the areas that are involving the wetlands are have thing higher, so saving. You're saving 1, 2, 3, 4. 4. Saving our points. World map. Going to. When's the last time we went into? There's 5 of them. I think those are in the other 2 areas. I think we're good. There's new quests available in some areas.
Oh, no.
Oh, Jesus.
Where is everyone? What did the Venatori do to the Shadow Dragons?
Damn, you asshole.
I doubt the Shadow Dragons would welcome Venatori into their safe house.
Look around. We might find answers.
Hector. He used to guard the pawn shop's entrance. Nev mentioned it. He was waiting for someone near the market. Might still be there. The killings. This is...
What a devastating sight.
Re-explore some of this area. Interesting. Did want to go this way.
Mages in dark robes were looking for laborers to move crates.
I heard enough gals poking around, looking into it. At least someone is. But I don't know. We'll see.
Unfortunate times we live in. Some cheese to cheer you up?
I just need to get the shopping done. I don't like leaving the kids too long.
Unfortunate times we live in. Some cheese to cheer you up? Cheese. Salty, creamy comfort for whatever ails you.
You know, I just don't think Hallis's fish is all that special.
The docks. It sounds like the Venatori tracked down Hector and took him there. Let's hurry. I don't like the tone of that note.
You think so too?
This is your end.
I am empowered!
Ah, the Avenging Crow!
More executions.
There's a fight ahead.
This message. You're connected to the other Candlehop we met.
Consider it done.
That real quick. There you go.
It seems like a lot of work, making corpses walk around.
The effort involved varies depending on the deceased.
I meant that it creates work. People to watch the undead, people to build the necropolis, gardeners to tend to the grounds, tailors to make all the fancy clothes for skeletons, jewelers. The grand necropolis. It keeps Navarra afloat, doesn't it? Through wars and blights and disasters.
It's been our bulwark for... Oh, you mean fiscally? Yes, I suppose.
Like Antiva and the crows. You start where we leave off.
We have...
Venatori, stop them!
We are empowered!
Body. Damn it. We were too late.
A public murder. Utter... barbarous. The Venatori mean to stoke people's fear.
Hey, Rook.
Lorelei. She ran the pawn shop, sold things.
Yes, the Venatori found her. They took her to the docks. You have to hurry. You know what they do to shadow dragons?
We're on it.
We'll hurry after we visit over here. How do I get there? Get over there. All the way around.
How has the Minata circle been? Getting used to the schedule? Selective?
It's fine. There's just quite a few high bloods. Well, I guess...
A dragon here? Yeah? I never thought.
It's a little nauseous. You have to go back and unlock everything again. Oh yeah, I remember this area. Was there anything else over here? There is, down that way. That unlocks. Awesome.
This place feels
Oh,
laid
yeah, I
back
remember that.
compared to the Cobbled Swan. Of course, we're not here for a tense meeting. Up there. Everything built up around the docks here.
Oops. There need to be higher levels. Mechanism. So put it back over here. Now we'll take a right. Explore does he left.
A Grey Warden. Are you all right?
You're Rook.
I am.
I'm Vesta.
What happened?
I'm here to help the Shadow Dragons, fighting Darkspawn in the catacombs. There weren't many when we started, but then the others said to run. Get help. We can't leave the Darkspawn. If they escape into the city...
Just sit tight.
Yeah, it's gonna lock the door that's over there, I bet. That was previously inaccessible. Yep.
Please.
You don't seem fond of Navarra's nobility, Henry.
Oh, the demand.
Now's your chance.
Let's continue our discussion.
You don't seem fond of Navarra's nobility, Henry.
Oh, the demands of the great houses are endless.
Yet, you love all those tombs they build in the Grand Necropolis.
Oh, the gentry are perfectly fine once they've passed on.
Into the hands of necromancers.
Death plays no favorites. Besides, the nobility are much quieter once interred in their crypt palaces.
Taught a lesson for getting in the way of your mission.
Ambush! Search the area for anyone who needs help. Lorelei.
Burn.
This was hers. What did they do to her?
All these things lost. The Venatori have slipped all reason.
I don't think they even care if the people they're executing are really Shadow Dragons. It's anyone who's ever been connected to them or helped them.
company.
The crows send their regard.
Redouble your effort.
So what do you?
Battle then!
Okay, wait, what was the purpose of that? I don't know what those are.
Ah, Lucanus, it's your turn to cook tonight, isn't it?
It is. Did you need something?
If it's possible to make a side dish without meat or seafood in it, perhaps?
I'll make a run to the markets. It won't be a problem. How do you feel about cheese?
I've been known to indulge now and then.
Whispers. Offers. Someone made a deal with the demon.
What's happening in Minrathous?
What's happening in Minrathous?
And now
What's next?
I heard some people lost their homes. I wish there was something I could do.
What could you do? Why did Morgan want to meet in Minrathous? Isn't she helping the Veil Jumpers in Arlathan?
Indeed, but today we have a guest, and he needed the anonymity that only a city provides.
Well, look who it is.
Ah, the Inquisitor.
Rook, you remember how Varric and I served the Inquisition? Well, this is Inquisitor Trevelyan, the man who led us all.
Trevelyan? Isn't that the name of a noble family down in the south?
Yes. I remember the days before the Inquisition, when Trevelyan family politics were the most complicated part of my life. Simpler times.
I fear that simpler times are like to remain a memory, for now.
Morrigan and Harding have told me about what you've accomplished since taking over for Varric. You've put together an impressive team, and you've got the best chance, maybe the only chance, to stop Elganon and Gillenane.
I won't let you down.
Don't worry about me. Worry about the people you've recruited, and about the people depending on you. I only sealed the breach because I had people like Cassandra, Liliana, and Cullen with me from the start. Without Dorian's magic and Josephine's diplomacy, we never would have come together to stop Corypheus. Years later, I had to disband the Inquisition. But I never lost the friends who'd gotten me through it all. Ultimately, they're the only ones you can really count on. Do right by them and you'll find your way.
We've got the makings of a good team, I think. We'll do our best.
And while you do so, Rook, The Inquisitor will do his best to ensure that the rest of the world remains intact. A daunting prospect, given that most of the South is under siege by Darkspawn.
It's that bad?
If not for the Inquisitor, the South would have collapsed completely. He has not been idle while you assembled your team.
I thought the gods were mostly active up here. It's really that bad in the south?
Elganon and Gillenane have indeed restricted their activities to the north. But the forces they deployed to the south, the strange new Darkspawn, have spread fear and corruption greater than any blight in history.
Darkspawn have cut through the center of Orlais. Val Royeaux and Helem Chiral are barely holding out. Ferelden would have fallen already if not for help from Orzammar. With Denerim lost, the Fereldans are holding the line at Redcliffe. The Free Marches have the worst of it. Acting Viscount Aveline Valen led the evacuation of Kirkwall. She's taking her people and what's left of her army to help Prince Vale keep Starkhaven.
Maker, we didn't know. My ma...
Don't worry. I called in a favor with the Divine. Your mother's safe with some old friends.
Thank you.
The Inquisition might be gone, but my name still carries some weight. I've used it to get people working together where they can. Again, the South is my problem, not yours, Rook. You stop the gods, and I'll make sure the rest of Thedas doesn't fall to the Blight.
If the south is in such turmoil, why come up here just to talk? And how did you get here so fast?
Did you think you were the only one to unlock the secrets of the Illuvians?
Morgan helped the Inquisition use the Illuvians to travel.
While I lack the Dreadwolf's Viravus, I may still scurry between the walls of this world to be where I might do the most good. The Inquisitor asked to meet you, and I thought it might help you to meet him.
I have a team, but not much in the way of forces. If there's any military support you can spare.
I'm sorry. Our forces in the south are stretched thin already. And I'm afraid the Grey Warden leadership doesn't think much more highly of me than they do of you.
The Inquisitor did not come all this way to leave you with empty words, however. He brought something no one else could.
A wolf statuette. We've found others like it in the crossroads. Where'd you find yours?
I found it right around the time Solus's ritual failed, when he was pulled into the Fade. We've examined the magic, and it's tied to the Veil. To him, somehow.
Solus is ancient, and his magic is part of him in a way far beyond that of mortals. I suggest you take it to the crossroads and see if something in the lighthouse calls to it. Perhaps it will yield some insight into your new ally.
I appreciate it. Solus has been helpful while he's trapped in the Fade.
True.
But anything that can help me get inside his head will help counter him getting inside mine.
Wisely spoken. Solus rarely lies directly, but he finds ways to weave the truth into a noose you find yourself wearing.
Morrigan is right. Solus is dangerous. Anything that gives us some insight into his plans. He fooled us all before, and the whole world very nearly paid the price for it.
We should go, Inquisitor. The armies in the south need you.
Right. Harding, stay sharp. You're my eyes in the north.
Always, Inquisitor.
Rook, good luck. If I come across anything else that can help, you'll be the first to know.
Thank you.
Oops. La la la.
Father gives me an allowance and I barely use...
Okay. Save that there. Save 7. And we'll be back on Saturday, chat. We'll be back on Saturday. And then be gone for a week or so. We'll see if I'll do just some no face cam streams. We'll see what's up. We'll see what is up. Okay, bye. Bye bye. Bye. Bye bye.